I saw something on Twitter today. I
Oh,
saw The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, did a photo shoot with GQ. There were two pictures I saw. One of them is in the background where he was wearing this oversized, like, blue coat and these pants and, like, these shoes that look like tires. He looks insane. There's another picture, too. I didn't get that one for the background, but
okay.
those of y'all, look it up. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. And I was like, The Rock looks crazy, but it's The Rock. I was like, this is something like LL Cool J would do. Then I thought about it for a second. I was like,
Oh God.
The Rock and LL Cool J are the same person. I started with a very loose association with it, just thinking about it. Thought it would be funny. Found out
Okay.
they've met each other before. They took pictures before. It's in my background. But I came up with a list of things that show LL Cool J and The Rock are the same person.
Okay.
They're roughly around the same age.
Really?
Yeah, pretty
LL's
much.
not like a couple years older.
I think LL is probably about 3 years older than The Rock.
Okay, that sounds about right to me. Okay.
So they were both two guys that had prodigious talent at the inception of their careers, who the legacy business people were like, that's going to be a fucking superstar. Let's sign him up early. Quick backlash to what they did. After the first couple LL albums, it was like, oh, the sound of rap was changing, more political stuff like that. LL wasn't really the one for that. Walking with a Panther shit flopped. That he had to completely rebuild. What happened with The Rock? Comes out, people quickly sour on him.
Yeah.
They're both battle tested and or they're not afraid to go into it. They both have cold wars with other contemporaries. Cold War with Triple H and The Rock, and a Cold War with LL Cool J and Jay-Z.
Is this the time where we point out that years ago you wrote that Triple H is the Jay-Z of pro wrestling? You wrote an article saying that. Was that like a decade ago?
Look. You can add another one to that, James. People swear Diddy is implicated, or Jay is implicated with the Diddy stuff. They're like, Triple H might be implicated with this Vince stuff.
Wow.
Both The Rock and LL Cool J are insanely driven to prove anyone wrong at any given time throughout their whole career. Till this day, they're both insanely thin-skinned. Think about the things LL Cool J has fired back on people doing, like To the Break of Dawn. This man, Cannabis, said, I got a mic tattoo. I want to be like you. You are my hero. I would like to have a tattoo like you. And this man, LL Cool J, was like, that was disrespect. It's time to diss you. And it's like, no, that's not what it was. LL, that's not what it was. And then, you know how The Rock get down. He don't really be reacting well to disrespect, or like, ask Vin
Ask
Diesel about
Tyrese.
it.
Ask Tyrese.
Ask Tyrese. They are both workout warriors.
You gonna point out the part where like the workout is enhanced?
I'm going to get to that later.
Okay, just
Oh, both of these men will promote the old school way. LL will do interviews for months before a project. The Rock, just recently, he just turned his phone on and started rambling until he got back over. Like, just cutting old school promos.
And in both cases, they both fucking worked.
They are both big, bald, light-skinned guys. Like, they're jacked.
With gigantic hands.
Yes. They both pivoted from their initial career
shit.
to eventually extend their fame bigger than it would have gotten the regular way.
Yeah. There are now a generation of people that were like LL Cool J was a rapper, Dwayne Johnson was a wrestler. There's also this part where like they're super successful as actors, but neither one of them are actually great actors. So like they have been typecast in the same role over and over and over again, and they keep raking in money running the same role over and over and over again, where they're wearing the same attire between multiple like different jobs, different like characters, but they're still like basically the same person wearing the same clothes. All right, I'm in on this now. You
LL Cool J is a champion of old school rap to the point of starting Rock the Bells, and that allows legends to tour and have a platform for their music. The Rock started 7 Bucks Productions to tell his version of wrestling history in various projects, and he's opened the door for wrestlers to come in and act through his connects. They are both incredible interviews.
Yeah.
And a total gimmick at all times, but they do their best to act normal, but people are immediately skeptical. We don't know if they are the real them.
Okay, you got a point. But I think the thing is, if you're not as familiar with whatever realm from the wrestling realm, the realm they come from, you're not aware that you think they're actually like being like personable and real to an extent. And like, but like, if you are actually around, you're kind of like, yeah, you're kind of full of shit. You're kind of like, I like you still, but I know you're giving me, I know you're selling me something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both might have gotten cosmetic surgery at a certain point. The Rock for
on
sure.
The same body part.
The Rock for sure. The LL Cool J has always pushed back on these rumors from like back to 20 years ago. So he's had to fight this stuff. They both, steroid questions, on these guys.
Yeah.
But overall, they both went to Hollywood and they had to overcome stereotypes, about a rapper acting and a wrestler acting. And they succeeded, but they still had to come back to show they had a hunger at an advanced age to do the thing they really loved. So.
And they both came back this year and they're both still fucking awesome. For all the shit we just did for Barry, though, Rock was fucking awesome this year, and so was LL.
So, yeah, I give you.
This was a good segment. At the end of when we buried them, they're like, they're still both fucking awesome.
The Rock and LL Cool J are the same person. I present you. Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, that was great. That was a great one. That was a great one, Rich. That was great. All right, so where do you want to go next?
I want to talk about these Russell King.